Hi beautifuls! Today I'm going to show you how I turned this black, plain, cheap looking mirror into something a little bit more bougie, a little bit more Instagram worthy, this gold lighting mirror. So I started off by taping all of the edges to make sure that I wasn't going to get any gold paint on the actual mirror. So I've had this mirror for quite a while and I was just getting bored of it. I wanted to snazz it up a little bit, and I went to the dollar store, one of my favorite places ever, and I found those little circle light things. Now I'll get to that later in the video, but this was a very affordable mirror makeover. Hopefully this video will inspire you to upcycle some of your own items at home. And moving on. Okay, so I'm going to show you a little trick that I thought of that I thought was pretty clever when I was putting this together. So it's really annoying to like cut a perfectly straight line at the edge of your tape for the corners of the mirror. So if you just take the end of it and you fold it over like this, and then you try taking another piece of tape and put it over the open piece like that, then it will work just fine. Now sometimes you'll have a little bit of gapping that you may not see, so if you see a little bit of mirror, I recommend taking another piece of tape and just trying to fix that part just so you don't get gold on the very edge of the mirror. And when you finish doing that, it should look a little something like this. Now I took it outside and I put down some bags over the top of the mirror to protect the mirror surface, and I took this gold spray paint that I got from Walmart for like $3, and I just went ahead and started spraying. Now I've actually never really spray painted anything before besides this, so it should be really easy for anybody to figure out if you're a beginner on that kind of thing, I guess. Just make sure to be out in open space so that the fumes don't overwhelm you, and just go ahead and do your first layer like you see me doing here. So this is how it looked after the first layer, and then I let it dry for a good couple of hours, and then I went back in with the second layer. And for the record, I am not a professional, so do as many layers as you think will make it nice and crisp. And after it dried for 24 hours, I went back inside and I started taking off the tape. Now you can see there's a couple of places that have some gold on the mirror, and all that you need to do is take a little cotton ball, some nail polish remover, and just swipe over it, and it comes off so easily. Actually, I was kind of surprised. I got that tip from Amber Scholl. She's one of my favorite YouTubers ever, and she inspires me to be creative all the time. So as you can see here, I decided to take it a little step further to make sure that the coat doesn't peel at all, and I just took a layer of Mod Podge, went over the whole thing just to make sure it's nice and smooth, and I let that dry for a couple of hours. Then I took these dollar store lights that are so cool, by the way. You can turn them on and off, and there was a little sticky thing on the back, but it didn't quite work that well. And yes, I did have to put batteries in them, but I think it was well worth it. So of course, it's from the Dollar Tree. There are going to be some things that might not work, but the lighting sure does work pretty great. And so I ended up using hot glue and gluing them all onto these places. And here is the finished product. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys later.
I love you.